It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. State government officials and investigators will meet today to discuss the water contamination scare around the Williamtown RAF base. Around 100 people turned out for a public meeting at Tomago last night to be updated on how the contamination is being handled. Air Force Chief Steve Robertson told the meeting if the ADF is responsible for the chemical leak, it should pay compensation to affected residents. Meanwhile, an expert panel set up to investigate the leak has recommended blood testing not be carried out for the two chemicals at the centre of the spill. Police are still on the hunt for a man accused of a tomahawk attack at Mayfield. A 34-year-old man underwent emergency surgery yesterday after suffering a 12-centimetre cut to his neck during an attack in Upfold Street. Joanne Elliott from police headquarters says it's understood the victim knew his attacker and detectives are looking for a 37-year-old man in relation to the incident.
He's described as being of Caucasian appearance, about 178 centimetres tall with a thin build, and at the time was wearing black clothing. Now, the man may be travelling in a black Hyundai bearing New South Wales Rego AQ76RU. If sighted, the man shouldn't be approached, rather call 000 immediately.
Hunter New England Health has confirmed an elderly woman has died after contracting meningococcal disease. Doctors say the case is an isolated one and there are no links between this case and any other this year. Close contacts of the woman have been prescribed clearance antibiotics as a precaution. It's the fifth person to contract the disease in the region this year, compared to 11 in 2014. The state government will spend close to $500,000 on their campaign to get people on board with Newcastle's light rail project. The Herald reports around $450,000 allocated from the project's $460 million budget will go towards measures such as community forums, pop-up stalls, door knocking and online surveys. With the bushfire danger period starting today, the Rural Fire Service is advising Hunter residents to be cautious when lighting fires. It means Maitland, Dungog, Cessnock and Port Stephens residents will now need a fire permit if they want to carry out burn-offs on their properties. RFS Community Safety Officer Bert Pippin is urging everyone to practice hazard reduction activities.
Reducing a hazard around your own property is making your property safe in case of fire. So making sure that your grass is kept low and surrounding bushland is kept clear so it doesn't impact on your property. This should be done all year round and specifically through the winter months, making it ready for the summer months and the bushfire danger period. And
students will finish up their time at the University of Newcastle with graduation ceremonies taking place today and tomorrow. More than 1,100 people will receive their degrees, with students officially wrapping up their studies in arts, science, business and law, and health and medicine.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club.
Newcastle Jets youth coach Clayton Zane assures Northern New South Wales NPL will become more important to his side after the national competition has contracted. Football Federation Australia announced this week that the 10-team 18-round National Youth League would shrink into a 10-round two-conference system for the 2015 and 16 season. While the move will save money, it will also mean the best under-21 players will only play around half the number of competitive club games they did under the old system. The Newcastle Knights will look to hold on to New South Wales Cup stars Kerrod Holland and Haneti Tua for second-tier positions next season. Tua impressed in the side's premiership win over the Wyong Roos, scoring a hat-trick of tries, while Holland also made it over the line as well as kicking 2 goals and being named in the New South Wales Cup Team of the Year. Holland says he hasn't given much thought to his plans for next year yet.
2015 still going, so I haven't really set any goals for 2016 just yet. Hopefully I get an opportunity somewhere and I'll take it with both hands if I do.
And in golf, Charlestown's James Nitties remains one shot behind leader Daniel Valente after round 1 in the South Pacific Open Championship in Noumea. That's sport, I'm Emily Crowe.
To NURFM News Time 26 to 9.